Today we are going to take a look at the CSV node. We will strive to understand what the CSV node is and how to set up correctly. So hopefully by the end of this video, we can unlock a new trigger for our automation and confidently feed data into packages row by row by row. Now what you need to follow this tutorial is to have access to packages and webhook.is. Now they're both free, and yeah, you can go sign up for an account if you don't have one. Ready to go? Let's do this. Here we are in packages. We're going to create a new package. Let's call this the CSV demo. I'm going to pick a color. Now we're going to create the automation by including a few nodes. Right. Specifically, we need this one, the CSV node here. And then we're going to include two more. One is the HTTP request, because we're going to send the data, right, to a webhook. And we also need the test message, right, email tester node. Now next thing is we're going to connect all this. And we're going to label this. So this is the CSV entry. This is the, let's call this row by row by row. This is the email. This is the webhook. And then this is the end block. Change this to Markdown to HTML. Right, so before we continue, we will need to create a CSV file. Now to do that, we're going to make use of Google Sheet. And over here, I've set up a Google Sheet to include both names as well as emails. Right, they are in two separate columns. So the first one is in column A, I have got 3 names. In column B, I've got 3 random temporary email, which I got from these sites. And the reason why I have this temporary emails is so that we can see the outcome in real time. Just let me check that they didn't change the yeah, okay, it's the same. Right, so we have this. And when the emails has been sent out, you should be able to check immediately. Now, let's export this CSV file. To do that, go to Download, and then click on that. Save. Let's go back to packages. Now let's fill in the rest of this stuff here. We'll start with this. Now we need to change this to upload, because we're going to upload a file inside here. We have to change this to text/CSV. Right, so that is the file type. Make this field required, because without the CSV file, we cannot do anything. Over here, we need to expose the JSON keys. Now, currently we don't have anything here, right? But when we load the CSV into packages, over here, these are the 2 keys we need to expose, right? So it's CSV to JSON. So just type in the label. Over here, for the CSV URL, we will need to include this over here, the CSV entry. Okay, and then so this is done. Now for this, we will need to do something. Over here in the matchout steps, right? We need to type, let me see, is it CSV? No, it'll be this one. Okay, so we need to type this row by row by row. And it's the same, okay, so it's over here matchup steps. It's the same for this as well. Since they are feeding, this CSV node here is feeding these two other nodes. Right, so we will need to do this. Now let's fill in this first. Over here you see the taggable steps. Because we expose the JSON keys, now they have so-called identities of their own, which we will be able to pull into this node here. Now, we're going to send the email tool, right? Type add. Over here it says row by row by row email, and then the subject is, hey man, how are you doing? And maybe what we can do here is to include their name. So it'll be like, hey Joe, how you doing? Hey Jane, how you doing? Hey Jack, how you doing? And this is just going to be a generic message. This is a test. Do not panic. So for the end block, doesn't really matter, but if we want to, we can just include this. Right, so not that it matters. Now we need to set up the webhook over here. So let's go to webhook.is. Right, that's webhook.is. We're going to copy this. Go back to packages. We're going to paste the URL here. Change this to post. Again, because we have exposed the JSON keys here, we would be able to pull the data into this area. This is name. I'm going to use this. Change this to body. I'm going to add another key. This is going to be email. So make sure that it's body parameters. And just check through one more time. This, the two keys. Over here, everything's filled up. These are the two keys. Right, matchup steps, post, key value pair, key value pair. Everything's in the body parameters. It looks like we have set it up already. Everything's good. It looks good. Now we're going to run the package. So over here we're going to upload the CSV file. Run the package. And if you do it correctly, we should see the webhook, right, sending the message to the webhook.is, right, we have 3 pairs of name, right? So there's Jack, Jill, and Hugh. Jack, Jill, and Hugh. Let's go back to packages. Right, this is the message. Let's go to the 3 temp emails over here. This is how it looks like. Hey Jack, how are you doing? This is a test. Do not panic. Let's refresh this. Same thing. Right, subject line, the content. Same thing as well. We will have to refresh this. Right. So we have set up correctly, and we have triggered this package using a CSV file. Now, obviously, you're not going to use this. The idea is that if you can send all this data, right, into, I'm using a webhook, into an application like Public Connect, you would be able to send out some emails just using the CSV file. Now, it'd be very, very weird, right? Like, why aren't you doing this directly in Public? It's because this is just the simple way of showing you how you can use the CSV to trigger the automation. Obviously, over here, you could include, for example, an LLM block and fit the data row by row into into GPT-4 and have it do something for you before you send it up to the webhook. So it should look something like this. Right, and because packages is built for speed, you will be able to fit the whole CSV file, let's say with 200 entries, right, and then send this to AI, and AI will be able to process the the job very quickly, depending on what you're trying to do and your prompt, and kick it out to the webhook to somewhere else, right, for the automation to be further enhanced, or whatever, right? So this is essentially what the CSV node can do. And yeah, if you have any questions, just type it in the YouTube comment section. If nothing else, then I will catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye.